Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Palace again. I hope you're having a lovely morning. It is a good day today, and I think we're day 9 of quarantine, so we're getting through it. Well done, everybody. Good optimism. Today we are going to speak about the Kleshas, which are like obstacles in the path of achieving union or yoga. So the Kleshas, there are 5. And it's from Sutra 2.3 from Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, if you want to look them up after class or do some more reading. We have Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesa, Abhinivesah. So we'll work backwards so that we arrive at the first one being Avidya, but that's the most important one. So we'll start from Abhinivesah. Abhinivesah is our fear of death. And pretty much most things in the human psyche are designed around keeping our body alive. We have defense mechanisms, we have fight or flight responses, we have so many things that are designed to keep us alive because our reproduction is essential to human life. So in that sense, the mind has a tendency to have a strong fear of death. And for yoga to be possible, we have to start working on overcoming that. So the best way I've found for me is accepting the realities that I am going to die. It's not going to change and there's not much I can do about that. I'm okay with that. Dvesa, aversion. So something that I avert to, something that I don't necessarily like. These things are everywhere, and we always have things that we don't necessarily want in our lives, and things that we naturally think, well, I don't like that. That needs to be overcome as well, because once we avert to something, that means we have not remained equanimous to it. And if we're not equanimous to it, then we're getting entangled karmically with it. So we have to be mindful of that. Raga is attachment. So Raga and Dvesa pretty much are 2 sides of the same coin. You have attachment and you have aversion. Attachment to something, running after the object of the senses, things that make you feel good on a surface level. Very mindful of that, because it's a lot more easy to stay away from the things that we avert to, but the things that we have a craving for, whether it's sugar or whatever, but many things we tend to overly indulge in our lives, and to be able to find a state of union yogically, I would encourage that you become aware of the things that you have a strong attachment to, and start working on allowing an equanimous mind towards these things. Asmita. Asmita, ego. Ego being a big word that gets used a lot, and a lot of people throw it around, but ego essentially is identification with the self, identification with your own unique self, being your ego complex, your name, everything that you represent, everything that you think. That's hindering you from achieving yoga, because it's stopping you from being aware that there is a cosmic connection between all sentient beings. All life comes from one single place, and we're trying to find that. And then the 5th one, Avidya, ignorance. So ignorance in the sense of not being aware of your true nature. Being ignorant to the fact and seeing yourself as separate from others. That's the birthplace of all obstacles when we're trying to look towards achieving yoga. Yoga being the state of union with all our surrounding environments. So this ignorance is something that we have to work daily to overcome. And another sutra, Abhyasa Vairagya Bhyam Tan Nirodha, 1.12, if you want to look that one up. It talks about the practice and non-attachment. So a lot of us, we start yoga and we look and we see other people doing many things, and we want to follow that. We want to be at their level, or we want to be on a level that is above the one that we're currently on. And that's normal, it's just human nature. But it's very important that we realize that this is also hindering us, because we're practicing with attachment then. You know, we're practicing for a desired outcome. Our practice must be our practice to remove the ignorance, to shine the light on what is already inside us, not achieve something that we're looking for externally. So I invite you to sit with those things as we move forward through today's practice, and really just allow understanding that we're practicing because we already have everything we're inside of us. We're just trying to reveal what is there. We're trying to really discover something that's internal. We're not looking for something outside. So introversion, introspection, especially during this time while we have so much space and we can be still. It's perfect. So I invite you to come onto your mats. Find your way into a child's pose position. And just extend the arms in front of the body. Reach the fingertips as far forward as you can. Start to breathe entirely through your nose. Now breathing in, you become fully aware of the in-breath. You feel the breath as it enters your body, and you know you are breathing in. This mindful breathing slowly brings the breath from the medulla oblongata part of our brain, or what's known as the primitive area of the brain, and moves it into the cerebral cortex, which is the more sophisticated area of our brain. And just simply shifting the awareness of the breath, being mindful of your breath, will move that into a much more oxygenated area for the brain. So I would encourage all the time to be conscious of your breathing. Don't let it drop back into an unconscious state. Always have it in the forefront of your brain. Breathing out, feel the breath as it leaves your body. You know you are breathing out. Feel the breath leave the body. Feel it. It's a little bit warmer when it comes out of the body. It's been through the body. Ooh. Extend the arms just a little bit more forward. Reach the fingertips forward. Lengthen through the side body. Tuck the toes under and extend through the legs. Push back into a downward facing dog for the first time. Good. Now just pedal out the feet. Lift up onto both toes. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee, and just walk back and forth on your feet. All the while pressing the palms down firmly into the floor, feeling all four corners of your palms pressing down. Particularly the index finger. Make sure you have good contact underneath the index finger on the floor. Your shoulders are wide, separated, away from the ears. Good. And just inhale, float your body forward to a plank position. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest and your chin to the floor. Elbows are tucked. Inhale, slide forward into Bhujangasana Karaka. And exhale, tuck your toes. Push your seat to your heels and extend through your legs. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Follow that. Inhale. Exhale. One more movement like that. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest and your chin. Good. Inhale, slide the body forward, roll up into Bhujangasana. And exhale, tuck your toes, push your seat back to your heels, extending through your legs, downward facing dog. Deep breathing, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take the right leg back and up. Exhale, bend the right knee, roll the right hip on top of the left. No. Inhale. Yes, there we go. That one. Breathe. Lift the right knee a little bit higher. Good. Press the right shoulder down to the floor more. Level your shoulders a little bit. Good. Inhale, extend the right leg back to the side. Square the hips. Exhale, back to a downward facing. Inhale, take the left leg back and up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Roll the left hip on top. Good. Stretching the side body here. Press the shoulders down evenly into the floor. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Hold chaturanga. Pull the core in, pull the tummy in. Push the heels back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay. Inhale. Exhaling. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk the feet towards the hands. Stop when they're 30 centimeters behind. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Push the palms down into the floor. Blocks or books. If you don't have blocks at home, that's fine. Rolling the chest, letting the head hang forward. No tension in the back of the spine. Legs are extended. Push the thighs back a little bit more. Extend through your legs. Push the inner heels down. Good. One more breath. Tiptoe the feet so they're as wide as your mat. And exhale, come into a deep squat. Push their knees away with the elbows. Inhale, take the right arm out to the side. Reach the left fingertips high. Look up at your left fingertips. Open through the chest. Good. Press the right hand down into the floor. Push the right knee out to the side. Expand through your chest. Keep your left hip level. Good. Inhale back to center. Bring the hands into prayer. Exhale. Take the left hand to the outside edge of the left foot. Press the left hand down. Reach the right fingertips up. Push your left elbow into your left knee. Open a little bit more and push your left hand down and reach the right fingertips higher. Wonderful. Inhale back to center. Bring the hands to prayer. Push the hands to the floor. Extend through your legs. Tiptoe your feet back together. Rolling up to standing vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. At the top of your mat, standing in Tadasana. Inhale, take your arms up overhead. Look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, pull your torso forward. Exhaling, step or jump, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Sitting bones lift back and up, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, follow that. Inhale. Exhale, release any tension in the neck. Inhale. Exhale, 3, good. Inhale. Exhale, 4, one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, soften the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump, spine is long, gaze is forward. Exhale, fold over, strong legs. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the torso, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, release Tadasana. One more, inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and extend through your legs. Inhale, lift the torso, look forward. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, good. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, follow your breath. Inhale. Exhale, 3, 1, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, soften knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump, spine long, gaze forward, beautiful. Exhale, fold over strong legs. Inhale, lift the torso, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, release Tadasana. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose, stay in chair. Good, bend your knees a little deeper, good, stay there, breathe. Push the heels into the floor, tuck your tailbone under, lift the chest, wonderful. Good, exhale, fold forward, extend your legs. Inhale, lengthen, pull the chest forward. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, left heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, take the hands to the floor, step it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right heel down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take it to the floor, step it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, follow that. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, soften knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump, spine long, gaze forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bend the knees deeply into a chair, stay. Exhale there. Inhale. Exhale. Good, go a little lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, extend your legs, find Tadasana. Jivamukti Surya Namaskar. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, extend your legs and fold forward. Inhale, hands to floor, step the right foot back. Exhale, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, Palatasana. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin to floor. Inhale, forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend through your legs. Inhale, right foot steps forward to lunge, look forward. Exhale, left foot next to right, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, hook your thumbs, extend through your legs. Exhale, bend your knees, swing your arms behind your back. fold forward. Inhale, hands to the floor, left foot steps back to a lunge. Exhale, right foot next to left, down dog. Good. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down and facing dog. Inhale to plank, moving on the breath. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to floor, elbows tucked. Inhale, forward into cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend through your legs. Inhale, left foot steps forward to lunge, looking forward. Right foot next to left, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, extend the legs and arch. Exhale, release, Tadasana, breathe. Inhale, step or jump, feet to hip distance apart. Hands on hips, and then exhale, fold forward, pierce with the big toes. Inhale, lengthen, pull your torso forward. Exhale, fold in, elbows wide, chest moves towards the thighs, strong legs, breathe. Exhale, good. In, out, two, breathe. Pull on your toes, inhale. Exhale, three, more breath. Inhale. Exhale, four, follow. Inhale. Exhale, five. Now inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, hands on hips, come all the way up as we inhale. Exhale, step the feet back together. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, look to thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, pull the torso forward. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling down and facing dog. Right leg back and up as you inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, bring it through. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, flow with it. Inhale, go back and up, full extension. Exhale, bring it through. One more. Inhale, go back and up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, go back and up. Now exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the torso into a high lunge. Exhale, drive your left heel back. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, extend through the right leg. Exhale, rebend the right leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rebend, stay. Drive the left heel back. Breathe. Good. Lift the chest. Pull the shoulder blades together. Good. Deep breathe. Press your right foot down firmly. Now inhale, extend through your right leg. As you exhale, step your right foot slightly closer. Drive the left heel into the floor. And exhale, fold all the way forward. Good. Deep breathing now. Squeeze the legs together. If you don't have blocks at home, please just use books or something that works. Follow your breath while you're in this posture. Squeeze your legs together. Square your hips. Good. Reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale, lengthen and look forward. Soften the right knee. Hand on the floor. Exhale, step back into a downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, go left side. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, bring it through. Inhale, go back and up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, bring it through. Inhale, and go back and up. Exhale, bring it through for 3, 2 more. Inhale, and go back and up. Exhale, and bring it through. Inhale, go back and up. And exhale, step the foot between the hands. Now, stay here, lengthen the spine, drive the right heel back. And inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms into a low lunge. High lunge. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, going up. Exhale, going down. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go down. One more. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go down. Stay. Drive your right heel back a little bit. Tuck your tailbone in. Good. That's it. Pull the ribs in. Shoulders away from the ears. Good alignment. Pressing the heel back. Inhale, extend through your left leg. Step your right foot slightly ground. You'll lengthen. Squeeze your legs together. Exhale, fold forward. Press the hands down into the floor or blocks. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Square the hips. Squeezing the legs together. Press the ball of the left foot down firmly. Press the right heel down firmly. From those two places, you pull everything into a midline and squeeze. Good. Folding forward over very strong legs. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthen and look forward, soften the left knee. And exhale, step it back and do a downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step right foot between the hands, left heel down. Come up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, take it straight forward, Trikonasana. Inhale, lift the torso, come all the way up. Inhale, lift the torso, come all the way up. Exhale, bend the right knee, place the right hand on the floor on the outside edge of the right foot. Extend the left arm overhead. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, one. Roll the chest open. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Sometimes in life we go into autopilot, that's fine. Snap it back as soon as you realize. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We'll stay a little longer just so we learn to stay present. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, you're in a warrior two. Hold. Inhale, extend the right leg. Now exhale, reach forward and take Trikonasana and hold this time. Inhale. Exhale, one. Squeezing the legs together. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Now press the ball of the right foot down. Squeeze your legs together. Good. Roll the left hip on top of the right. Tuck the ribs in. Reach the crown of the head forward. Reach the left fingertips higher. Extend the neck forward. Breathe. One more. Exhale. Inhale, come up. And exhale, windmill the hands. Step the right foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps forward, right heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Exhale, we're going to find warrior two straight away. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, reach forward and down. Now inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Take the left hand to the floor outside edge of the foot. Right arm reaches forward. Inhale. Exhale, one. Press the outside edge of the right foot down. Keep your breath moving. Roll your chest open, so your right shoulder is going to come on top of your left. Fantastic. Keep breathing, keep following that. Good. Press the left hand into the floor a little harder. Feel the line extend from your right heel to your right fingertips. Stay for one more breath. Inhale, pop it up into a warrior two. Strong in the legs. Exhale there. Inhale, extend through the left leg. Exhale, reach forward and down for Trikonasana. Pull on the left toe if you can catch it, and push the left toe down into the floor at the same time. Breathe. Roll the right hip on top of the left. Squeeze the legs together. Lengthen both sides of your body forward. You're looking for one straight line from the spine, the base of the spine to the top of the head. Follow it. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, windmill the hands. Step the left foot back into a plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Stay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take the right leg back and up. Exhale, take the right leg to the left, right knee to the left elbow, and extend the right leg out to the side. Good. No, keep it off the floor. Yes, now inhale, take it back and up. Exhale, repeat. Right knee, left elbow, and extend. Inhale, go back and up. Exhale, bring it through and extend. One more. Inhale, go back and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or you do another one. Inhale, take the left leg back and up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow and extend the left leg out to the side. Beautiful. Inhale, go back and up. Exhale, breathe through, step it out to the side. Inhale, go back and up. Exhale, breathe through, take it out to the side. Inhale, go back and up. Exhale, lower down, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knee, move forward. Inhale, step or jump, spine long, gaze forward. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, bend your knees, come into a deep chair pose. Exhale there. Inhale. Exhale, stay with it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, extend your legs. Place the palms underneath the shoulders. Move the feet back and get ready for Bakasana. So you want to separate your feet. You want to push your knees into your triceps. Now extending the spine as best you can, look forward in front of your hands, shift weight into your fingertips, and then inhale to lift the seat off the floor. Good. Point the toes if you can. Stay with it. Bend the elbows a little more, lift the hips a little bit higher. Beautiful, beautiful. Squeeze the elbows in together, tighten everything up. Stay as long as you can. One more deep breath in. Exhale, shoot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, take the right leg back and up. Without bending the knee, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, take it back and up. Exhale, bring it through again. No bend. Inhale, take it up. Exhale. Inhale, go up. Two more. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, go up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, go up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, left knee, bring it through. Don't bend the leg. Inhale, go up. Exhale, bring it through. That's two. You've got three to make. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, go up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, go up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, go up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. This is what we're looking for. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump, spine long, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Squeeze your legs. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, release the back. Inhale, pull the right knee into the chest. Good, now interlace your fingers around your right foot. Or around your right foot is good. If you cannot, that's okay. Now extend your right leg forward. If you don't have a belt at home, please feel free to use like a towel or anything. Doesn't need to be anything fancy, we just need to get the job done. Extending the right leg forward, you're balancing on the left, you're pushing the left foot down to the floor. Breathe. Good. If it feels okay, take the right leg out to the side as best you can, wherever you can get it. Breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. And exhale, lower the right foot down. Inhale, pull the left knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers around the left foot. And extend the left leg fully forward. Using a belt or a towel, whichever options you have available. Press the right foot down, make contact with the ball of the right foot. Push the right knee back a little bit, extend through your right leg, lift the chest. Good. Balance will find you, it will come. And then take the leg out to the side. If it feels comfortable here, you can take the gaze out over the right shoulder as well. Deep breathe. Good. Fall. That's okay, you just come back in. It's a practice. It's a lifelong practice. It's a fantastic thing. Inhale, bring the leg back to center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. No, stay. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, take your arms up, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Over strong legs. Good. Inhale, lengthen and pull the torso forward. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands. And exhale, walk the fingers around to the left side of the mat, parallel to feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, bend the left knee, take the seat to the left heel all the way down. Good. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, go down to the right side. Just follow it for a few. Inhale, go up. Exhale to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, go up. Exhale to the right. Inhale and go up. Exhale. Good. Inhale, go up. Exhale to the right. Last time. Inhale, go up. Now exhale, take it down on the left and stay there. Now if your heels come off the floor, you might want to put a block or something underneath your heel, or start working on getting that left heel down to the floor. Bring the hands into prayer. Lift the chest, and you want to extend that right leg. Good, beautiful. Keep breathing, lifting the chest always working the left heel down a little bit closer. Maybe bring the hand on the inside and walk the right hand out to the side, the left hand out to the side. Reach the right fingertips up and roll the hips open a little bit more. Deep, full breathing, good. Opening that left hip. One more. Wonderful. Inhale, come up, slowly back to center. And down you go on the other side. Take your time getting set up here. If you need the block underneath, take the block. Bring the hands in prayer. Just work on extending the left leg first. Lifting the chest. Opening down to those hips. And then eventually take the right hand to the floor. Reach it out. Reach the left fingertips up to the sky. Lovely. Stay with that. Opening the body. Good. Breathe. One more. Inhale, lift up, come back to center. Extend through both legs, feet are parallel. And exhale, fold forward. We'll take Avidya Patanjali while we're here. Deep, full breath. And if tripod headstands within your practice, feel comfortable, you feel warm. Take the hands to the floor, take the crown of the head to the floor, softening the knees if you need to get it down, and lifting up into a tripod headstand. Good, deep, full breathing. If you have found your way into a tripod headstand, start to lower the feet down, coming back into a straddle, meeting us in Prasarita Padottanasana. And then we're there. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, place the hand on the hips. Inhale with the flat back, come all the way up. Exhale there. Inhale, take the arms wide. And as you exhale, fold forward, but take your left hand to your right ankle, twist your body. Good. Reach the right fingertips high. Gaze at your right fingertips. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Right hand to the left ankle. Reach the left fingertips high. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, both hands to the floor in front. Exhale, walk back to frame the right foot at the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, step back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee to the floor. Bring the hands to the prayer into the torso. Now, if you want to take the twist with hands in prayer, you can. If you want to take the twist, wrapping the left arm around underneath the right leg and finding the bind, you can also do that. If it feels okay here, you're going to tuck your left toes under and extend your left leg back. Yes. Now you want to push the left heel back and extend the crown of the head forward. It'll take you in and then you twist deeper. Wonderful. Follow that. Commit to your breathing. Every inhale, you lengthen your body forward. And then on the exhale, you twist it in deep. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring the hands back to frame the right foot. Exhale. Extend your right leg. Step your left foot in slightly. Inhale. Shift the left hand to the outside edge of the right foot. Floor or block. Left hand. Yep. And extend the right arm to the sky. And exhale. And twist your body into Parivrtta Trikonasana. Breathe. Squeeze the hips together. Wonderful. If you want to change your stand, change your stand. Right fingertips is where the gaze is at. If it feels okay on the neck. Good. Breathe. One more. Inhale, come back to center. Soften your right knee slightly, look forward. And exhale, step your left knee to the outside edge of your right foot. Sit down for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale, reach the left fingertips high. Exhale, twist. Look out over your right shoulder and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you have a hatred for this posture, maybe you really like this posture. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We pull ourselves back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, de-rotate to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Now, shins parallel to the front edge of the mat with your right leg stacked on top of your left. Shins parallel to the front edge, yes. Abhinivesah. Now, if it's too much, right leg just goes in front of the left leg, and then you inhale, press the seat into the floor. Exhale, fold forward. Isn't it just glowing right now? It's beautiful. I'm loving it. Breath moving into the hips, and we're rolling the hips open. Feel the seat as it presses down into the floor, grounds more. Breath pushes down into the hips, and we find another level of openness. Surrendering into the posture. No attachments, no desires, just practice. Good. Inhale, come up. Cross the right leg in front of the left leg. Press the hands on the floor next to the sitting bones. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps forward, inhale. Exhale, right ankle. Inhale, hands into prayer, lift torso. Exhale, twist. Good. Now you can stay here if you want, or if the bind is available, the right arm wraps around the left leg and we find a deep bind. Both options totally cool. If you want to extend your right leg, extend your right leg. Drive your right heel back and lengthen your crown of your head. Forward. Good. Inhale, bring the hands back to the center, frame the foot. Exhale, extend through the left leg. Inhale, step the right foot in slightly, ground the heel. Move the right hand to the outside edge of the left foot, and on an exhale, extend the left arm up. Good, twisting through the body. Inhale. Exhale, follow that. Go. Gaze up if you can. Exhale. Squeezing the legs together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands back to center. Soften the left knee. And exhale, step your right knee to the outside edge of the foot. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up. Exhale, twist. Lift the chest and look over your left shoulder. Good, beautiful. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Breathing is paramount. Every inhale you lift, every exhale you find a deeper twist. Inhale. Exhale, following the breath. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the midline. Stack the left leg on top of the right. Good, derotate, thank you very much. Flex the feet, ankles on top of the knees, shins are parallel to the front edge of the mat. If not, left leg's happily going in front. Lengthen and lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Be quiet in the mind, be silent, be still. Have no attachments, no ego, no desires. That is the path of the yogi. Embody it in your practice. Equanimity in the mind. Rolling the hips open. Not reacting. Beautiful. Inhale, lift yourself up. Cross your left leg in front of your right leg. Press the hands down into the floor and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, lift the left leg off the floor, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Good, you're reaching the left leg as high as you can. Good, keeping the hips level, pressing the hands down into the floor. Just allowing them. Breathe. Good. Inhale, lengthen and look forward. Soften the right knee a little bit and land the left foot back where it came from. Inhale, lift up into a high lunge. Exhale there. Inhale, take both hands to the floor. Exhale, step back downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot between the hands. Exhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Inhale, lift the right leg off the floor, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, fold forward, standing splits. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, lengthen and look forward. Soften your left knee. Exhale, lower your right foot back to where it came from. Inhale, lift up into a high lunge. Exhale. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, step back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to a plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down into your abdomen. Good. Inhale, lift up into Bhujangasana. And stay. Breathe. 5 breaths here minimum. Good. You want to roll the shoulders back and down, lifting the chest forward. Good. Elbows stay tucked in. Deep breathing. Tops of the feet press down. Now bring your forearms to the floor. Elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Then you lift up into a sphinx. Push the chest forward slightly more. Good. Stay there. Open the back. Good. Tuck the toes under. Lift yourself up into a plank position. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, hips, lower ribs to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest sphinx. Exhale, take it back into a plank. Good. Exhale, lower knees, hips to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest into a sphinx. No. Let's do this together, okay? 2 movements. We're here. Exhale, lower the knees, the hips to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, look up, sphinx. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push back into a plank. Good. Inhale, Exhale, lower knees, hips to floor. Inhale, lift up into a sphinx. Exhale, tuck toes, push back into a plank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower knees, hips to floor. Inhale, lift up into a sphinx. Exhale, tuck toes, push back. Good. Walk the feet in, coming into a dolphin. Just take the chest towards you a little bit, opening the shoulders a little bit more. Good. Now to start to move the torso back and forth over the shoulder joint, just to create some range of motion. We really want it there. When the chest is moving towards the thighs like that, stretch the shoulders open. Good. Wonderful. And then inhale, come forward to a plank and lower yourself down. Bend both knees and catch your ankles from the outside edges, rolling the shoulders open. Inhale, kick the feet into the hands, come up, Dhammarasana. Exhale, good. Inhale, kick harder, come up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Kick, kick, kick. Inhale. Exhale, do one more for me. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. One cheek to the floor. Move your hips from side to side. Just reset your lower spine. Beautiful. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, push the seat to the heels and extend through your legs into a downward facing dog. Step or jump your way through to a kneeling position at the front of your mat. Standing up on the knees, push the hips forward with the hands. Lift the chest. Good, and then just start to arch back. Wherever you feel comfortable today taking it to. You might reach back to the ankles, you might keep pushing the hips forward. Good. Hips forward. Chest up, spine extended is important. Yes, tops of the feet pressing down, breathing, deep, full extension through the spine. There's no compression through your cervical spine. Wonderful. Breathe, one more. Core engages first and lift up evenly. Exhale, sit back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist left. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. And bring the hands to the floor. Take it back down and facing dog. Now slowly, inhale forward to plank. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Slowly. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hold. Exhale. Stay in upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Open the chest. Activate the legs more, lift the knees higher off the floor, push the hands more, and open, beautiful. Good, one more breath in. Exhale up and push on us. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Extend your right arm forward, roll over onto your back. Bend your knees, place your heels close to your buttocks. And keep the arms alongside the body for the first one. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lift. Now interlace fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Move the chest towards the chin. Open that lower spine. Pull the right knee into the chest and extend the right leg high to the sky. Good. Press the left foot down and arch more. Beautiful. Good. Stay for one more breath here. Bend the right knee, place it back on the floor. Pull the left knee into the chest. Good. Extend. Wonderful. And lower it down. Release the arms alongside your body. Preparing for full wheel. If you don't want to do full wheel, half wheel is available. Inhale, press up. Exhale, walk the hands in if you feel comfortable. Good. Breathe. Deep breathe. Opening the shoulders. Moving the chest away from the body. Good. Press the heels down a little bit more. Yes, wonderful. Inner thighs active. Chin to chest, come down. Breathe here. Round two. Option of coming into Ekapada or the Dharma, one-legged. So inhale, come up. If you are thinking about coming up, move the left leg into the midline and extend the right. Pull the right knee into the chest. Extend. Good. Keep breathing. Stay for 2 breaths. Lower the right foot down to the floor. Move the right foot into the center line a little bit and pull the left knee in. Extend. Stay for 1 more. Good. And then separate the feet, chin to chest down. Move the wrists. Allow the sensation. Rhythm of the breath is always with you. Hands next to the ears, fingers face the wall. Inhale, come up. Or any variation you wish to choose on this, please take it. Pressing the hands, pressing the feet. We're looking for full extension through the back of the body, but really lifting the hips high. Really opening. Good. Press down, and come down, lower onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Allow yourself space here. Breathe. And extend both legs up to the sky. Wrap the right leg around the left leg, double wrap, include the calves. Move the hips slightly to the right edge and then let the knees fall over to the left side. Gaze out over your right shoulder. Reset the lower spine. Come back to center. And swap the wrap of the legs. And take it down. Gaze out over the left shoulder. Unwrap the legs, hug the knees into the chest. Take the forehead to the knees and rock and roll up and down your spine. 5 times. No less. 5 full times. Once you've done 5 rocks, spin around, face the front of the room and extend the legs forward. Pull the knees into the chest first, open the knees wide, take Baddha Konasana. Press the outer edges of the feet together and roll the knees down to the floor. Open the tops of your feet like they were a book and fold forward on the next side. Wonderful. Knees keep open towards the floor. Following the breath through the body without attachment of how we are doing. Using each moment that arises to discover something completely brand new. Inhale, lift up. Extend the legs forward. Lengthen. Press the backs of the legs down into the floor. Remove the flesh from your sitting bones. And then exhale, folding forward, Paschimottanasana. Just surrendering forward. Without attachments. Without cravings. Without aversions. Undoing the ego and undoing the ignorance. Surrendering forward on the exhales, moving the chest towards the feet. Good. Inhale, come on. Separate the feet hip distance apart, parallel. Place the hands next to the sitting bones. Inhale, lift up into a tabletop captain pose. Good. One straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Hips are lifting. Extend the head back. Push the hands into the floor. Roll the shoulders up. Keep pressing. Keep lifting. Good. Press a little bit more through the feet, lift a little bit higher. Good. Tuck the chin to the chest, lower yourself down. Now separate your feet wide to 90 degrees, preparing for Upavishtokanasana. Now you want to activate the legs. As you activate the legs, you're going to pull the femur or the thigh bone into the pelvis. As you pull into the pelvis, you lift up and then you exhale and fold forward. Allowing yourself just to be wherever you are today. Breathing, squeezing the legs in, and projecting the chest forward. The more activation you can find in your legs, the more you're going to plug those thigh bones into the pelvis, and the more you'll get extension of the spine moving forward. So keep energy moving yourself into the pelvis and extending forward. Back together and lie down on your back. Now take your legs fully overhead into Halasana, but from Halasana catch your big toes. Good. Now you want to extend your legs fully first. Then you're going to bend your knees and you're going to rock forward and try and find balance on your sitting bones, and then re-extend your legs into Ubaya. You need to get a good rock on. There it is. Look up if you can. Beautiful. Bend the knees as much as you need. You don't have to have them extended. Find balance. Pull the core in. Lift the chest. Look up. Good. Following that. Breathing. Ubaya Parambushtasana. Wonderful. One more. Breathing. Breathe out. One more actually. Inhale. I've done that a lot today. Exhale. Release. Lie down on your back. Legs overhead into Halasana. Bring the hands to support the lower back. Walk the elbows in together. Once you're steady in your base, extend your legs to your sky. Come all the way up. Salamba Sarvangasana. Rhythm of the breath as it moves into the body. Moves out. Being compassionate with your practice. Whatever it might be arising today, you just let it be. Forming equanimity in the mind. Every day. With practice and non-attachment. The two cannot exist without each other. If you are practicing with attachment, you are not really practicing. It is the art of letting go of the ego. of the mind, wanting the next thing, the next challenge. Introspection. Finding out through nature. Technical problem, but it's okay. Take the legs overhead into Halasana when you're ready. Release the arms flat to the floor. Press the forearms down. Lift the sitting bones up. Bending the knees, taking your knees either side of your ears for Kanapindasana. Release the arms flat to the floor and lower yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. Press the elbows down into the mat, lift the chest off the floor, taking Matsyasana fish pose, and to lift the chest up. Chest a little higher, arch back a little bit more. Flood the front part of the body with oxygen. Allowing the sensation. The elbows down, chin to chest, come down. Make your way into a child's pose. Extend the arms forward, reach the fingertips forward, walk the fingers over to the right side of the room. Extend your left arms far forward as you can. And switching sides. Sorry, we ran out of time. So if you've just come back, switch sides. No, not you. Okay. Bring the hands, interlace the fingers, make a base, and we'll get ready for headstand. Forehead to the, crown of the head to the floor, back of the head locks into the hands, and lift yourself up. One straight line, crown of the head to the top of the feet. Be formless and shapeless, adaptable, expandable. softening up. And if you're still up, very slowly making your way down, joining us in child's pose. Child's pose, make your way into a comfortable seated position. Once you've found your comfortable seat, just come into this seat. Do a slightly different breathing exercise today. It involves just no exhale retention, just the inhale retention. So the inhale retention will be twice as long as that we breathe in for. So we'll breathe in for 4 seconds. We're going to hold the breath in at the top of the inhale for 8 seconds. Then we will exhale for 4 seconds. Then we'll come straight back in. Right? So everybody sit upright. Exhale fully to prepare and begin. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe normally. Drop everything away. Become nothing in the mind. No thoughts, no desires, simply presence. disturbance as possible. Just find your way onto your back for Shavasana. Slowly coming back to the breath, letting it deepen, following it in, following it out. Starting to move the fingertips and the toes. And turning the head from side to side. Rolling onto one side of your body. Just allowing some time and space here. Coming to a comfortable seated position. Short speech from the Kaivalyapada, which is the 4th chapter of the Sutras. What is impurity? It is like the sensitive coating on photographic film. The eye and mind coat our mental film and then want to catch everything that they see. If not for this sensitive film, you might see many things, but they would never affect you, because nothing would get recorded. Our Jivamukta's mind is like an uncoated, crystal clear mica sheet. It runs through the cameras and the pictures that are shot, but nothing gets recorded. There's nothing to process, nothing to develop, and nothing to fix. That means there are no fixations. I hope you have a lovely day. It's been a pleasure to share this experience with you. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Namaste. Thank you very much.